Hey everybody, welcome back to LAC Comedy. It's LA Connections YouTube channel where we live stream improv comedy shows, and this is no different. We have a great kid cast, the 1 p.m. Sunday Pacific cast, and I'm so excited to share their live improv show with you. I'm their host and director, John, and let's meet our performers. We got Asanath. Give us a wave, say hello. And we got Hazel. And we got Arson. And we got Hunter.
Riz.
And we got Bradley. And we got Eve. And we got Angela. Okay, let's start us off with our first game. It's called Fun Fact. Now, these performers are going to list off fun facts. They may be real. They may not sound real, but in their world, they are real. And we're going to inspire these fun facts with one suggestion, but after that, each fun fact will inspire the next fun fact. The starting off suggestion is going to be dogs. Dogs. And this game is called Fun Fact. If you're ready, start us off.
Fun fact. Dogs can speak.
Fun fact, dogs are really big and small.
Fun fact, dogs have plenty of different breeds.
Fun fact, there are things called backyard breeding.
Fun fact, dogs can actually walk.
Fun fact, humans can walk.
Fun fact, some people can't walk at all.
Fun fact, dogs sometimes can't walk.
Fun fact, dogs are not better than cats.
Fun fact that dogs eat dog food.
Fun fact, dogs will also eat cat food.
Fun fact. Dogs can get sick.
Fun fact that dogs are not allowed grapes or raisins.
Fun fact, grapes are grown in pastures.
Fun
Fun
fact,
fact, grapes are a fruit.
fun fact, grapes can be used to make wine.
Fun
fact
fact,
that wine is a drink.
fun fact, church is one of the places where underage drinking is okay.
Fun fact, dogs have a lot of hair.
Fun fact that dogs are technically not wine because it's
Fun
made out of
fact,
grapes.
some people have McDonald's Wi-Fi.
Fun fact, McDonald's is a fast food place.
Fun fact that McDonald's say that the ice cream machine is broken, but it's actually not.
Fun fact, the ice cream at McDonald's is not that good.
Fun fact, you can eat food at McDonald's.
Fun fact, Happy Meals sometimes make you actually happy.
Fun fact that Happy Meals make me really angry because they're too small.
Facts. Fun fact, we don't actually know if the chicken nuggets are made out of chicken.
Fun fact, McDonald's chicken nuggets are heavenly.
And McDonald's chicken nuggets may be a chicken jockey.
Fun fact,
Nuggets are made out of scraps of chicken. Bad parts.
fun fact, if you don't have food at home, just eat McDonald's.
Fun fact, some people can't afford McDonald's.
Fun fact that some people can afford McDonald's.
Fun fact, this game is over. Yay, we did it. Everybody gets McDonald's, imaginary McDonald's. Great. Now, I would love to have Hazel, Angela, and Asanath on stage. Everybody else minimize. So, Hazel, Angela, Asanath, you are going to be in a scene together, and throughout that scene, I'm going to call new choice. And when I say that, whoever just spoke has to repeat what they just said, but change the end of their line. All right. Here's your suggestion. You are, you're all parents of kids in school. You're all parents of kids in school. And this is new choice. Let's start it off.
Oh, hi guys.
Hi, how are you?
I'm good. How about you?
I'm super good.
I'm great. Also,
So, how are your kids doing?
not great. My son forgets his ID all the time.
New
It's-
choice.
My son always forgets his lunch. It's so annoying.
New choice.
My son always forgets his notebook. It's always so annoying. And that's his most important one. One time he got detention because of it. I'm done with this.
My kid does horrible.
New choice.
My kid is bossy. And my kid is mean to other people. So he gets the attention.
My kids are great. They listen to me.
New choice.
They don't fight.
New choice.
They don't forget anything.
New
to
choice.
go to school.
New choice. Something weird.
They eat dog food, and they say they love it.
Apparently, my son also eats dog food.
New
Well,
choice.
My son actually eats cat food.
New choice.
He eats bird seeds. And he says he loves them. I do not know what's wrong with him because I'm done with this. Like, I went in his room. I tried to go find his computer. And you want to know what I found in the spot it's supposed to be in? A pile of dirty socks. He said he washed a pile of dirty underwear. He said he washed a pile of dirty popsicle sticks. And I'm like, why didn't you clean this up? I thought you cleaned your room. He just shoves everything under his bed. I can't deal with it. It's just not right.
Well, my kid, he eats healthy food, but sometimes when I'm not around, I'm at work and he's sick, he eats so much junk.
New choice.
He eats so much candy. And he eats so much fast food restaurants.
My son only eats dog food, and he only eats dog food. He only drinks water.
New choice.
He only drinks soda.
New choice.
He only drinks Dr. Pepper.
New choice. Something that's not usually a drink that humans drink.
He only drinks cream.
New choice.
He only drinks perfume.
Perfume. Oh no, that's gross, and that's new choice. Good job. You are terrible parents, letting your children eat dog food and bird seeds and perfume. Uh, Good luck to your invisible imaginary children. Now, let's get our other 4 performers on stage. So that's going to be Hunter, Brad, Arson, and Eve. Yes, Angela.
I forgot to mention I have a daughter, which is an angel.
Well, that's so good to know. Okay, now raise your hand if you would like to be speaking gibberish in this scene. All right, Arson and Brad are speaking gibberish. Eve, you're going to translate for Brad, and Hunter, you're going to translate for Arson. So, Brad and Arson, remember, don't respond in gibberish until the other person's line has been translated. Got that? Okay. Let's say that Arson is the dad and Brad is the son, and they're speaking together in gibberish. Hunter translating for Arson, Eve translating for Brad. This is Translators.
Dad, where have you been?
Sorry, I left to get the milk.
I'm lactose intolerant, and so is my mother, who hasn't been around since you left.
I really wanted strawberry milk.
The gas station is like 3 blocks away. It took you 7 years to come back.
Well, I went to prison for 30 years. Sorry.
Okay, well, I kind of needed like the child support for me, and you kind of never responded to any of my letters. And you never showed up on like visitations grounds.
Sorry, I was too busy playing poker.
Oh, they let you play that? That's crazy. Did you win anything?
It was just cards, and no, only thing I ever won was nothing.
I'm 3 months behind the rent. You could have brought something home besides some strawberry milk that I can't even drink.
I got some water too.
I'm hydrophobic. I don't drink water either. And I'm only 14. I can't be expected to pay the rent. The rent's too high.
What happened to the $3 million I was saving up?
Well, you know, I had the $3 million and I was planning on saving it, but I was out on the sidewalk one day or at night, and this guy came up to me and said, "Hello," and then he pulled a knife on me. I didn't know what to do. He started attacking me. I didn't know what to do. He took your $3 million, and I've been alone ever since.
It was in a bank account. How did he steal it by for threatening you up front?
Ying Ming Ka, Ding Ding Da, Tung Ka Ning, and Ding 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 Mong Ka, Ching Ka Ling Ka.
He was a bank account person, and he apparently he asked me for the code. He held me hostage in the bank.
Oh my god,
Were there not any other employees that were like working their job at that time? Like, what even happened?
Ming Ka, King Ka, Kuboga, Show, Ting Ka, or Tia, Ruti, Adia,
No, you see, we made this whole plan. The banker was actually on my side, and then he betrayed me.
We did it! Those translators, the banker betrayed them. It was always a banker the whole time. Now let's get everybody out here for film audition. Each person is going to audition for a character, a different character, in a made-up movie. So I'm going to give you a made-up movie title. Each person's going to think of a character that would be in that movie. You're going to tell us your name, your character's name, and the title of the movie, and then you're going to do a monologue that your character would do in the movie. All right, here's your made-up movie title. This movie is called The Perfect Dinosaur. The Perfect Dinosaur. All right, Hazel, you want to audition first?
Yeah. I'm auditioning for The Perfect Dinosaur. My name is Hazel, and I'm the worker at the dinosaur store.
The worker at the dinosaur place. Go ahead.
One day, a mother got a baby dinosaur, and the baby dinosaur was perfect and knew everything at the first time. Thank you.
Thank you. All right, Asanath and Brad. Okay, Asanath, do you want to audition right now? Oh, are you chewing? All right, Brad, go ahead.
I'm auditioning for The Perfect Dinosaur, and basically one day I was walking, and then a truck pulled up beside me, and it asked me to get in. So I got in. It drove me to this like Jurassic World, and then there was loads of dinosaurs there, but they were all like messed up and dirty. Until I laid my eyes on a perfect dinosaur. I took it home with me, and it was my best friend, and we played and went everywhere together. It was the perfect dinosaur. Thank you.
All right, thank you. All right, Arson and Angela, give us a monologue as your character, something your character would say in the movie.
Okay. I'm auditioning for a dirty dinosaur.
All right.
Why am I so dirty? What happened to me?
Okay, short and sweet. Thank you, Arson. Angela.
I'm auditioning. Hi, I'm Angela. I'm auditioning for the best friend of the perfect dinosaur. So this is what happened. We were both in a cage, and then Hazel gave the perfect dinosaur to some spoiled lady. I don't know what. That was my best friend. I mean, how could you do this? I'll tell you exactly what I'm going to say. So that was my. But no, don't go. That was my best friend. How could you do that, Hazel? I'm going to crush you, you little lady. Thank you.
Thank you. Asanath.
I'm auditioning for the owner of the perfect dinosaur. Oh no! Where is my dinosaur. Don't tell me he went somewhere. Oh, you have to be kidding me. Thank you.
Thank you. Okay, who would like to go next? Hunter.
Hey, my name is Hunter, and I'll be auditioning for the mewing dinosaur in The Perfect Dinosaur. Hey guys, you want to see? You want to hear how long my mew streak is? It's at a good 168. My friend, the Perfect Dinosaur, has been helping me with it. Thank you.
Okay, Eve, would you like to go?
Hi, I am the Perfect Dinosaur's therapist, and this is my monologue. I'm Eve, by the way. So yes, the Perfect Dinosaur has reported thoughts and feelings of self insecurity and not being very self-confident. She feels that she always has to be perfect, and her parents constantly force her into these roles that are not meant for a 7-year-old dinosaur. She's starting to show signs of anxiety and even depression, and she might have to be hospitalized soon. Thank you.
Thank you. At the end of this film, every character was hospitalized. Sad to say. All right. Is there anybody? I think everyone got to audition, right? Okay, great. Now, let's move on to our next game. It's called Back in My Day. I've now aged you all up to be 95 years old. You're all old people, and you're going to tell us what life was like in your day. You probably didn't have something. You probably had something else. So, the first suggestion is going to be the internet. The internet.
Back in
Go ahead.
Back in my day, we didn't have the internet. We had a whole jungle to adventure in and have a fun time in, and it was so cool because you would meet wild animals and have a lot of fun with your friends.
back in my days, we didn't have internet. We had to play with dirt. It was really fun because like you gotta dig and like find like in you get to find worms and those type of stuff.
Back in my day, we didn't have internet. We had the real world around you. I don't know why kids didn't do it. It was so fun. I think I cracked my back.
Back in my days, there wasn't no electronics. The only thing you'll do is like play and sometimes go outside.
Back in my day, we didn't have electronics. We had grass.
Back in my day, we didn't have grass. We only had dirt and bones.
Back in my day, we didn't have bones. We were just moving piles of flesh.
Back in my day, there used to be gladiator fights for the flesh people, and they'd throw them in the pits and see who could smother the other one.
Back in my day, we didn't have that. We would just be best friends and we would not fight each other.
Back in my days, we didn't have best friends. We had friends. It was so much more funner than having best friends.
Back in my days, we didn't have friends or besties or anything like that. The only thing we had was a family and fun, no fighting.
Back in my day, I lived in a village, so I don't know what the other world was like, but all I know is that I knew everybody in the town. That's
Well, back in my day, we didn't have a village. We would be digging through the mud like a whatever they're called, and we would be digging through the mud and dig through to another country and learn a language so you could connect with people and have a fun, interesting day.
Back in my day, there were no people. There were only aliens. Aliens and lizards. And we had to figure out how to go to school with these lizards and aliens.
Well, these lizards and aliens were so interesting and weird that some people would just kill them or throw them out of their window or do a crime and kill them because they would be really annoying and eat all your food. So
back in my day, we didn't have laws or crimes. You know, whatever happened, happened. There were no witnesses.
Back in my days, there wasn't no houses. There was only mattress where you can sleep. No windows, no nothing.
Back in my day, we didn't have mattresses. We slept on the concrete.
back in my day, we didn't have concrete. We had a white floor, which was a rough material, basically cool concrete.
Back in my days, we didn't have white floors. We had actually houses to sleep in with beds.
Back in my day, everything was great. We had beds, and we all would get along together.
Back in my day,
we did have a house.
Back in my day, we didn't have houses. We had air.
Back in my day, we didn't have air. We didn't have a breathable atmosphere. We had a toxic sphere that would rain down acid and burn your flesh.
All right, that's from the mouth of the child. That's back in my day. Actually, from the mouth of an old person. Luckily, we don't have acid rain anymore, thankfully. Now I have the great joy of getting to lead a bad classroom. So each one of these students is going to be disruptive and bad in a different way. And I'm going to be their substitute science teacher.
Oh, no.
Brad, you wanted to be the substitute teacher? Was that why you're raising your hand? All right, Brad, you can be the teacher. But remember, we can't all scream at the same time. So let's only speak one person at a time, even though we're all being disruptive. All right, Brad's going to lead this bad classroom. Go ahead, Brad.
Hey class, I'm your substitute teacher called Mr. John, and I'm the replacement for your teacher because she is currently.
How do dinosaurs look like? Do you know?
Yeah,
no,
do you know? Yeah. You don't feel.
Look,
I don't
you look
think
so
you're
old.
qualified.
You look as old as the dinosaurs. You know what you should do? Go to class because all I see is.
Okay.
Oh my god!
I'm Angela. Principal office now.
Yeah, seriously.
Stop
You want a
now.
dinosaur life over here?
Sit down now.
You know,
In
your
fact,
film-
I'm not a
your
student.
guys.
history class was just current events.
Eve, go to the principal office.
No, you don't tell me
now.
what to do.
You can't tell me what to do.
Both of you.
You're not my dad.
I don't
You're not
care.
my mom.
Go to your dad then.
Are you brain rot?
You don't know what is brain rot.
You're like honestly stupid. Why do you?
Mr.
Why did God make you? You shouldn't exist.
Mr. John.
All you do here is exist. You don't even know what 2 + 2
Guys,
is. It's 22.
we found out.
Look,
So guys,
it's 22.
Our
Hunter,
subject.
outstanding.
Our subject.
No, you don't tell us what to.
No, we have math as our subject.
Math is boring, bro.
Math is for lamos like you.
You look like you can't solve 2 + 2.
Who
Do you
knows?
have Instagram?
Who knows what 5 plus 5 is?
55.
21.
1,000.
55.
I'm
correct.
the best at math. Don't you know that, guys? Like I'm.
I'm like that, bro.
Because
Mr.
6 plus 6 equals
I'm
66.
just like that, bro.
It's so
Mr.
easy.
John,
make a
Hunter's
TikTok.
not responding
You've got to be
to
quiet now. Okay,
verbal
so.
cues. I think he's gone. Hunter's not responding.
Oh, mate.
R.I.P.
Hunter,
He's on the
you need to go try and trust. Hunter,
Rest
you
in
need
peace,
to go
Hunter.
trust
He's
it as well.
seizing. Have you no care
Your mouth smells.
for this child who is dying? What type of teacher are you? What is wrong with you?
You should not
Oh my God.
exist.
I want to call my mom. I'm telling.
You made my day worse.
Can you see my food?
Right.
I almost fell off my chair, bro.
Why do you have to exist? You're just a stupid teacher.
I almost fell off
You're
my
just
chair.
a
by the way.
little
Calm down.
You came here to be a label.
Can we see your
Okay,
hairline?
you're weird. Like
Do you
really.
see my hairline, guys?
Yeah, you are weird. Like, why are you like
You're
this?
both.
I mean, do you have to go home alone? to
Get
get
a new
non-white?
look.
Who wants to do a
really
TikTok
look
video
ugly.
with me?
Okay, right. So now we are going to do some history.
Hell no.
You know, you're so old. You're so old.
Who wants to do a
You
TikTok
came
video
home
with
and
me?
said who's labor.
Guys, you know I was born in caveman time.
Huh?
So I may or may not be older than your grandparents, but
What would
basically
you like to see the
You're
Just
older
saying,
than him, but like 50 years old,
How
bro.
was it to be a caveman? Did you like it? Like how did the
don't talk
dinosaurs?
over me, otherwise
Second
you
time I asked
what? What are you
second
gonna
my
do?
question.
What are you gonna
You'll
do?
be
You're gonna
fine.
break a chair?
calm down, guys. Stop talking.
Yeah,
Stop.
he might be raging.
So basically,
You
we're
shut
gonna
up. Let me talk. Like
We're
Jesus.
gonna learn about World War. So basically, in
Were you
World
alive
War-
during that time? I think you were.
Raise your hand. Raise your hand if you know what happened in World War One.
I don't know.
Me.
Your wife left you?
me. Can I go?
Okay, that is not acceptable. We do not
because
say
you
those
didn't
things.
have
Yes, it is. I do it all the time.
Get out of my classroom.
Do it, huh?
No,
I
you're
I
not
didn't
telling
even know it was
me.
there.
You get it.
So basically, what happened in there is you were fighting in there.
Okay,
I know.
get out of my classroom.
I know.
Nah.
I know what. I know
What
what
happened
they did.
there?
Hey,
Angela, be
What
quiet.
happened there? What happened there is that a cow flung you down.
What happened?
Oh, I know.
What happened was
I do not appreciate
and I think
I
he
do not
got
appreciate
me.
any of this
Now,
nonsense
Grandma.
that you are sending to my brain. This will
All
not
right, and that's bad classroom. I'm so happy Brad had to deal with it instead of me. And
I'm-
way to go. Way to go. Nobody's speaking at the same time. Great work.
I tried to calm them down, but it clearly didn't work.
No, I know.
You
it
don't
happened.
calm me down.
Mr. John, the
You mess
last
with the wrong girl.
airbender.
Now, Eve is going to be our guesser in this next game. And to do that, Eve, we need you to turn your volume off so you cannot hear us and give us a thumbs up when you've done that. So give us a thumbs up when you cannot hear us. All right. We are all going to be raising our hand and giving her questions that are clues. The first thing we need to give her clues about is who she is. And she's going to be Abraham Lincoln. Okay? The second thing is she's announcing something. And she's announcing that she is
Damn, bro, she's old.
playing Roblox. So Abe Lincoln first. We give clues about Abe Lincoln first. When she gets that right, we give clues about Abe Lincoln announcing he's playing Roblox. And when she gets that right, we give clues about how Abe Lincoln is dating. How about Donald Trump? So Abe Lincoln, Roblox, dating Donald Trump. Yes, Arson, do you have a question for me, or you just want to ask the first question to her?
No, I have a question. So what you're saying is that Abraham Lincoln is playing Roblox and dating Donald Trump.
correct, and we're only going to give her clues about first that she is Lincoln, and then we're going to give her clues after she gets that right about what she's doing, and then after she gets that right, we'll give her clues about who she's dating. Cool? All right, let's try it. Let's bring you back.
Play that guitar, will ya?
Funny.
Okay.
Play that guitar.
All right, you're back.
Hi, welcome to my Congress thing, Majiggy. Yes, the man in the red shirt.
You are someone that is really, really old if they were still alive.
Am I the Queen of England? All right. Yes, the girl in the gray shirt.
I forgot what I was gonna say.
Yes, the girl in the white shirt.
You're a president, a really, 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 really old president that died.
Am I Abraham Lincoln?
Yes.
Yay,
I was
that's
like,
who you
I'm gonna
are.
guess,
Bro, that was like the
President.
easiest question ever. Or
Yes, I'm Abraham Lincoln, and I am. Am I dating someone, or am I making an announcement? Okay.
The latter.
Okay, so I have an announcement to make. Yes, the man with the headphones.
I see you've started you've
Yes.
got brain rot. Heavy symptom of brain rot.
Yes, I have started going on social media a lot more. Yes, the girl with the really long the really long blonde hair.
You play a game that starts with an R, and you're really addicted to it.
I'm playing Roblox.
Yes, and now we're going to find out who you're dating, but we can't give it away immediately. We got to be kind of subtle with these hints from the last one.
All right,
Also
so I'm dating someone. I'm dating someone new, you know? The boy in the very patriotic shirt. I appreciate that. As a president, I really appreciate the American.
oh, you're dating another president.
I'm dating George Washington. Yes, the boy in the American shirt.
How does it feel dating a big ruler?
I'm dating Donald Trump.
Yes, she did it. Wow.
That was so easy.
So easy.
Alright.
We'll make it
Can I?
Can I go now?
I am
Hold on.
starting to play Roblox, and I am dating in a secret love affair with Donald J. Trump.
Indeed,
Does that
indeed.
mean
Can I?
And that's the game of press conference, and that's our show, everybody. Good job. Everybody put your hands down, and we're going to take a final bow. If you want to say anything to the audience in your final bow, you can say whatever you'd like. So, Asanath, go ahead and say goodbye.
Have a nice day. Goodbye.
Hazel.
Goodbye.
Arson.
I know we cooked, so yeah. Bye.
Hunter.
Goodbye. And also a reminder, you don't leave when we say bye.
Bradley.
Don't forget to stop being skibbity. Always be brain rot, Ohio Sigma. Play Minecraft, Fortnite, and Roblox daily. So peace out.
Okay, Eve.
I second everything Bradley said, and don't forget to do it. Bye. Thank you for watching.
And Angela.
I had a really great time. Thanks for watching. And by the way, I'm pretty sure Bradley's name is Brad. So just so you know. Bye.
All right, awesome. So you can check out their show and all their other shows on LAC Comedy on YouTube. We'll be back in a month with another great live stream show from this kids class at 1 p.m. Sunday Pacific. And you can check us out in person for improv shows at LAC in Burbank. That's LA Connection in Burbank. Brad, do you want to add something before we leave?
By the way, Angela, Brad is short for Bradley, so I just
That's
changed
crazy.
it.
You're not Sigma.
Oh.
Okay, and they will continue this battle next month, so make sure you tune in. Bye-bye. Thank you, everybody. I've been the host and director, John. Have a good day. Thank you.
Goodbye, Sigmas.